Hi guys, it's Lee here again. So I thought I'd do a little Father's Day update. So I've just come back from a lovely meal. My little boy and my missus took me out and I got driven home because I got a little tiny bit drunk. Not very drunk, a couple of pints of Corona. But saying that, we may as well crack on. So this is a little addition to the garden I done today. Bottle opener, nice. So anyway guys, cheers, and every father around the country, happy Father's Day. As you can see guys, the pond is full of fish. Well, 5 fish. So what we've got left is a Isa Showa, a Sakai Fish Farm Kahaku, and we've got, I think, 2 Momotaro Kahakus and also a Momotaro Showa, I guess. Yeah, probably a, I don't know, close to a Sankei. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it might develop a little bit more sumi as it grows. Who knows? But anyway, I think they're very happy to be back in the pond. To be honest, I've done water parameters yesterday and today. Fantastic. So I'm really limiting the amount of food I'm putting in there at the moment because I don't want a spike of ammonia. Backy shower is working a treat. I've got 15,000 litres an hour going over that with 50 kilograms of Momotaro Backy House media. Now I do need to order another 30 kilograms. I think that's about as much as I can pack into it, because I think you can normally get about 100 kg in 4 tiers. However, because I've got a little bit of pipe work through the centre, you know, it's, I think I'll get 80 in there, 80, maybe 90, we'll see. I'll order another 3 boxes and we'll go from there anyway. But a little fish update. The 3 smaller Momotaro fish look very healthy, very happy. The 2 larger ones still have a little tiny bit of a lip problem, but I'm treating that every 3 days, giving them a little bath in some antibacterial solution, and then topically treating with antibac. So I think with the water parameters now and how the pond is looking, and well, hopefully they're gonna bounce back pretty soon. But yeah, they're happy to feed. They're not clamped up on the floor. They look quite happy. Doesn't look like there's any infection there now. It just looks like there's a wound there. So I think all I've got to do is treat that, close it up, and then they'd be good to go. Like I said, I've got 5 fish in at the moment. I've lost a few, unfortunately. So I've got a little bit of space for possibly 5 more. So I'm only going to put 10 fish in this 2,000 gallon pond. I don't want to overload it too much because, like I said, I do intend for these little creatures to grow as big as they can, and I don't really want to stress them out with a small environment. But like I did say before, through this winter I think I'll be putting them down to the holding pond, holding tank pond, and I think I'm going to double the size of this this pond, guys. I'm not going to lie, because I love it. Anyway guys, yeah, so what I'll do is I'm going to talk a little bit about a product. A Waza Quick Stick 6-in-1. Fantastic bit of kit. I really dig it, and that means I like it in American. So what it does is you get 50 of these little strips. You stick it in your pond, plop in with a jellyfish for 1 second. You pull it out, you leave it sit for 60 seconds. And then you take the reading, basically. Readings are on the side there, and it does your NO3, your NO2, your GH, your KH, your pH, your Cl2, which is chlorine. Really good. So what I've done is, pretty much what I'm going to do is, there's 50 little strips in there. So for 50 days, because basically my pond's up and running afresh, so I've got no real, any kind of bacteria in there, I'm hoping, especially not bad bacteria after what I've gone through. So we've got all the bacteria disappeared, hopefully. So I'm really limiting how much I'm feeding the fish, like I've said. So I'm taking a screenshot, well, a picture of the tab, so I can do like a little a splice. I love that word. It reminds me of The Fly. Remember The Fly from the early 90s, late 80s maybe, with Jeff Goldblum? Amazing. I love it. Brundle fly. I love it when he pukes on that bloke's face. Anyway, let me spin you around and I'll show you the pond. It's looking fantastico. And that means good in Espanol. Yeah, so like I'm saying, let me just clean this little lens. So like I'm saying, the fish look very happy. They've just got those little marks on their lips, and I'm hoping that's going to disappear with a bit of treatment. So I've ordered some special Fandango stuff. Let's have a little look in the filter room. So here we are. Let's turn the light on. Right, okay, so here we are. Media is absolutely still not smelling of anything, but that doesn't necessarily mean that there's nothing living on it. Trust me. Because sometimes when my missus come out of the shower and she's in the bed, I can't smell her. But it doesn't mean she's not living in there. Yeah, my missus is a smelly bugger sometimes. Sometimes she'll go a week without a shower. I was going to make a joke then, but I can't, because, yeah, anyway. So yeah, looking good. I've cleaned up a little bit. Oh, another fire pit. Gotta love a fire pit, guys. What I've done as well is, because the fish are back in the old major pond, boom! Guess what's gone? The temporary holding pond. So I've done this today, and I've put all of my plantage all the way across. Look at all of my equipment is in here, and what I've done is, now where there was once a Vary pump is now a still charger. Oh, guys, I've got so much OCD. That is going to make me sleep so well at night, knowing that that little battery's got a place to live. Oh, I love it. So what else does this mean? The pond is finished. The temporary pond has been released of duties. So I've actually cleaned this out a little bit. So now, guys, this is my wood store at the moment, but now this will be going ahead. What I have to do is drill in, well, cut in the bottom drain, and that's exactly where the Easy Pod's going to be living. So what I'm going to do is, you can see a block under there at the moment. I'm going to raise it up. So basically, if you look at the height of this guy, so if you took that there all the way across, so we lift the Easy Pod, needs to go up a little bit higher than that, so we can do a not a pump fed, a gravity fed system. We'll run the pipe work down the bottom of the wall here, all the way through there. Possibly put the UV down here somewhere. You know, Yeah, so I'm going to put the UV system here. I'll probably have to cut this section here so we can put the 2-inch pipe running through here, so when I make the door and it closes, it ain't going to hit that. What I've also got to do, guys, is these steps are kind of temporary. What I am going to do is, because they're quite steep, and also it's a bit of a nose to open a door, it doesn't actually, I suppose I could open them in. I suppose I could open that in, but realistically what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these off here, and I'm going to drop this by that much basically, so this step will be in here, so you basically walk down, the steps kind of inside the path there. More work, I know, but nothing else to do. Boat, here we go. So the boat really is back on the trailer. What I've had to do is re-weld. I had to cut this section here, re-weld this on, so this part of the, I don't know what it's called, but accepts underneath here, because when I first got this trailer, the trailer was up here and this section was up onto the rubber. So now she fits like a good one. I've got all new rollers on there, bigger, and it rolls up. It rolls on to the trailer flawlessly, easily. I've got these all fabricated up. I'm not sure if I put this onto the last update, but these are all on. That is all ready. I got my engine cover off for some kind of reasons. What I've had to do is put some filling around here. I'm going to sand this back possibly later, because these are the actual holes I need for the new hydraulic hub that goes in there for the steering wheel. And then what I'll do is I'll put some more black gel coat and then rub it all down so it's all looking uniform. And also got all my dials in there. We've got our RPM, which in layman's terms means revs per minute, and we have our trim. Now the trim, for no one who knows, for people who don't know, is when the engine is sit on the boat there. If the front of the engine is up too much, you can basically, I've got like a little hydraulic motor which will move the engine back and forth, which will make the boat, you know, basically ride in the water lower or higher, depending on the speed, how much weight I have on the front of the stern or something. We've also got some little switches here, which is going to be for special stuff, which I can't tell you yet. We got a 12 volt. Oh no, I'm done. We got the voltage meter, and we've got a couple of USBs. This is the isolation switch, and if I don't want anyone to nick it, I can just do that for a little while. We've got some rod holders, guys. So I forked out for these. They're actually quite expensive for what they are, but they actually pivot there. So the idea is these are going to fit on there, and also I can do a 45-degree pivot. So probably they'll be out of there. So when I'm trawling, I'll have two rods trawling coming out each side of the boat. I'm buzzing for tomorrow, because one of my best friends owns a fishing shop in my local town, and it's a very good fishing shop, Angler's Corner. If you haven't seen it, they do online deliveries, and they're quick and they're amazing. Hell of a stock there. So I get proper discount from me Mucker G Mark, because we're fishing buddies, and we're not just fishing buddies, we're buddies. We actually went to the same school. That's why I can't spell, or we mispronunciate our worms. Anyway, so let me spin you around. I got another little bit of things to show you. This is what I'm saying. My school was rubbish. So I got a good mate called Nicky G. It's not called Nicky G, it's just called Nicky. But he has got a engine hoist. So he's going to bring the engine hoist tomorrow after work. And I've got the cowling off my engine here, right? So if you can see on top here, we've got an engine mount there, and we have an engine mount there. So the engine will be mounted on this boat tomorrow. Also, I'm taking these stickers off because they're white and red. And I'm making a stealth boat. So I'm taking that cowling down to another friend who's got a graphics company, and we're making matte black Mercury 4-stroke stickers to go onto that, because I don't want any colour. I don't want any white on this boat. People will think I'm insane. So that's another thing we've got on the cards for tomorrow. I tell you what, I've got a spare, guys. I've got this lovely shower. It's a 1 metre shower. Don't know what to do with it yet, but I might make some sort of garden feature. Or what I might do is I am considering making a shower for this pond, and what I could possibly do is use that as the exit for the shower, if you see where I'm coming from. So I don't know. If not, I don't know. Might give it away. Who knows? We might do a giveaway. We might do a giveaway for a 1 metre blade. That's pretty sick. That means good in American. What else do you want to know, guys? I'm Aquarius. 45, even though I'm in mint condition. Her name is Sheila. What else do you want to know? Let's have a little look. Right, okay, one last little thing. What I'm going to do is turn my Underbuild. So this is my Underbuild. This is my domain. All right, so basically we have all my toys down here, apart from my Mrs. Dyson. So look at that bad boy, guys. Bit of interest. Look at that. Halicon movie classics. That is out of production. That cost me a lot of money to buy. One of my favourite films from the Aliens film. Yeah, so we've got loads of stuff to make here. We've got some Hankels, we've got some, some Whippet tanks, we've got some Panther tanks. Oh, we've got some T-54Bs, we've got some A1, A2 Abrams. Love those. Love those. Those have got me out of the poop a few times. We've got some of the models that I've painted here, guys, if you're interested in a little bit of art tour. So, what should we get? Let's have a little look. Oh, look at this one. We love this one. So, look at that, guys. That is all freehand painted. Lovely. Look at the glow I've got in that, boys. Look at that. That little flag is made out of tin from a Coke can. So if you can see that, yeah. So if I'm not making tanks, guys, I'm selling these, and I actually do these for money as well. So people actually pay me to paint these. I paint armies for people. Not all the time, but some of the time. So guys, what you've got to understand is this kind of thing here, actually when you make it up, it just looks grey. So it goes from that, after I've painted it, to that. And let me show you. So these are all the paints that I use, guys. All right, there is quite a lot of paints here. Everyone does a different job. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, I think that's all I got to show you today. This is my grandfather. He was in the Clone Wars back in the time. Served the Emperor. Hell of a boy on the piss. Yeah, so hit with the ladies. So, yeah, so that's a little tour of my Underbuild. Fish pond's looking good. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this video out tonight probably. And then tomorrow I'm going to wine and dine my missus down here when the boy's in bed. And I told you, I'm going to say the right things and I'm going to touch the right places. And we're going to get funky. Ding, 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 foxy.